energy has been coming through for the karmic third party for several weeks now. I've been seeing this kind of momentum building. Could it be because Mars has been retrograde? Possibly. It is about to go direct. It is going to sit there for a bit more. Regardless, what I do see coming through for the karmic third party energy is sort of like they're feeling out in the cold. Now, the Fool card is about it going to the 0 degree. Now, we do have planets at the moment in the critical degree. Moving forward, we are going to feel that moving into eclipse season. We're going to have Mercury retrograde in Aries. We're going to have Venus retrograde in Aries. And so there is this kind of momentum building, but it's happening a lot earlier than one would think. So these signatures can be playing out right now. And I already see this coming through with this card Fool, the 0. It's almost like either, and it can play out two ways. One, it can be this person chooses to react in this manner, jump in the deep end, have a brand new beginning, leave the cycle altogether. The other can be it happening directly to them. Regardless, there is something of a transformative nature that is hitting these individuals at the moment. And yes, it can be hitting us directly as well. Hopefully we have more enlightenment connecting to the signs and synchronicities, divine guidance, premonitions, downloads, and support networks really online and elsewhere. This individual is in the deep end of it. Now, a myriad of emotions are coming through. They are questioning their past though. They're definitely looking at their past and they're like, look, with the faith dynamic, it's like, how can I have faith in this? This is in the past position. How can I look at this and trust in the process? Now, the card drops down to a 4. I do feel, especially with Mars energy and the Pisces energy coming in collectively, this individual is potentially having some issues around confidence, family, creativity, children, life, their love life, very significantly. I've got a lot of cards landing here to do with endings, separations, and really almost smelling it in the air that something's changing. And if they can go into the benefits of the reason why that is happening, it can be positive. But I do feel they're really quite challenged at this point, and maybe even from a spiritual point of view, feeling quite stubborn and not having faith in the process, because this is in the past position. So why I particularly feel in this reading, the past for them is going to be important is because the challenges are going to bring them back to their personal faith. Initially, it may not seem like that, but definitely I can see this is impacting their life quite boldly. In the heart of it, we have be the hunter, not the hunted, and it's 8. So it's something, it's like, it takes 2 to tango, number 1. But when we're acting sort of in a way where we're acting on behalf of another person, we're either codependent or we're enabling, we might as well be alone because we're navigating the relationship over being in the relationship. So there's a big lesson this individual is learning in relationship to being in a flowing connection. So again, I'm speaking ever so cautiously because it feels very messy. It feels very sensitive. And it feels as though this is an ending of this because it's almost like they're wondering, if I wasn't chasing this person, if I wasn't enabling this person, would this person even be with me? And the answer here is, this person may be questioning and looking back over the seduction, the connection, how the connection came together, where the chemistry is. There's a lot of reflection, even though they are proceeding forward and we're moving into the reading. We do have the Unity card in reverse, which is a separation. We have a separation, a connection, reflecting back to it, where they come to. For some of them, it might have been that they left one connection and jumped in the deep end with counterpart. But for some, this directly is a pending breakup. This is a connection breaking down. This is having to move forward and start all over again. For some, this is already in the mix and it's something they're directly dealing with at this point in time. They don't feel very protected. They do feel as though, and again, when we're praying to the gods or asking for, a wish that we have and not trusting in the process, it's this coming to terms with things because we feel it's almost like we're being punished. Things are being taken from us. Natural endings around, take care with your health. Again, impacting their health, impacting their wellness, really confusing the dynamic of their life and feeling really cursed, and they're being forced to actually face their fears, which is going to take them back to the beginning of the read, which is the past position, where they're losing faith and losing, it's like the song Losing My Religion. It's like it's bringing them back to it, but it's universe is trying to bring them back to themselves. Universe is trying to get them to get how. It's almost like learning karmic lessons. Okay, when we do X, Y, and Z, this is the cause and effect. When we're too optimistic and not realistic, what is the detriment of that? When we're taking from something that maybe belongs to another energy, we entangle ourselves in circumstances. There's a lot of lessons there. We're getting into the clarifier to look at what this full situation is. Has it happened to them? And again, I do feel it's 50-50. Is it this person realizing that they've played themselves and that they're again, having to start all over again, or are they going to go, this is a test, this is like, do I go back on old patterns and habits? Some are having some reflection of the past, and it could be a different person. It's like, did I choose the right path? Yeah, confirmation. Did I choose the right path? Am I with the right person? Am I leaving this person, or are they leaving me? Either or, there is a movement forward in a totally different direction to uncharted territories. Okay, what they valued is shifting as well. So, yeah, having faith in things. It's like, were they in it for the right reasons? Are their values in alignment? Okay, what are they learning in the heart of this place? Yeah, this person, but the joint connection here, they're hoping that counterpart is regretful, but for not the reasons that they believe. They're observing it. They're hoping that they can turn this around. Some of them are wanting to return to a different person. Some of them are feeling this connection as not fitting in with their needs. But some of them directly are just really wanting, counterpart to turn around and be the one that they need them to be. Yeah, the communication's been shut down here. It's been shut out. They're seeing things incorrectly. Again, they're saying what they want to say. They are being brought a brand new path. But the focus they're having is in an area that isn't destined for them to change. So it's almost like it's like waiting in vain. There is a process to this ending, and they're not getting, there's a purpose to this ending. There's a benefit to them for this ending. It's almost like by dragging it out, it's causing more misfortune. Okay, some of them could be having some information and revelations. It's almost like counterpart is saying, look, this is not my path. I feel this is conversation that's already happened. I feel this could be a self-awareness. It's almost like coming into their dream state that they see counterpart with twin. It's almost like their Nightmare on Elm Street situation. They're being asked to belong to their own dreams. They're wanting what you are. They want to be like Mike. They're trying to actually work out why you can have it. It's like they do want that, but not necessarily with counterpart. But I don't think they're reaching that revelation right away. I think it's by going through this process of mourning and healing and dealing with the fact that something in their life, either by their own hands or by it directly happening, either way, this is collective energy. This shift and ending is pending. This shift and ending is in the process, and it's something spiritually they're attempting to come to terms with. They're saying that it is a very bumpy road through that process, and it's quite painful. But they're definitely showing that these two roads are going in totally different directions. I do feel for some of them, it's almost like their guides are giving them messages through their sleeping state, and having to face their deepest fears. We will check in with this energy next week. If you do want to see the flow onto this energy in the next edition, don't forget to click the subscribe bell and the notification settings, and we will then be able to give you the update for the next edition. Take care.